All right, guys, let me show you exactly how to find and hire a boots on the ground for your market. I have right here thumbtack.com. I actually use Thumbtack for a lot of things. It's kind of one of those handyman or finding individual jobs that need to be done in a specific market. So you'll go ahead and create a profile. I have my profile already pulled up. And what we're going to do, guys, we're going to search for real estate photography in the search bar. I want to go ahead and emphasize this. Your boots on the ground does not have to be an experienced real estate person. They don't have to be an agent. They don't have to be a contractor. They don't have to do any of that stuff. And I actually prefer for them not to be, just so I can teach and show them exactly what I want done, which is literally everything that we talked about in the previous chapter about the appointment walkthrough, right? You can give them that and show them this is what I need in that appointment walkthrough. These are the things I need, right? That's how we want to train them. I don't want somebody who already thinks they know exactly how to do a walkthrough and then they end up not giving me what I need, right? So that's why I use Thumbtack. And what we do is we come to this search bar. You enter the zip code of your actual market, right? And in the search bar, we can enter real estate photographers right here. And then we're going to do search. And right here, it'll give you a few photographers in that area already. And they're usually highly ranked or highly used. You can go through the profile. So they already have like rankings and reviews and all that stuff. So you can go through each profile and kind of pick one, right? Pick one that you want to use or looks good. And you'll be able to pick more to send the actual project to after you go through this process. But to start the actual project, you have to pick one. So let's just pick this first person. We'll pick this person. And we have our zip code. You come down here and you can select this. Right here is I usually put this because I charge $150 per appointment. Or I pay $150 per appointment. Sorry. So I put in between that. If you're paying under $120 per appointment, put that. Right? Put your budget right there. Approximate square foot. We usually walk houses between 1,000 and 2,000, sometimes less than 1,000, but I usually put that. And then I don't need the drone footage. So right here, I want to go ahead and make this clear. You don't want to go through this process until you have an appointment set. You don't need a boots on the ground until you have an appointment anyways, right? So let's say you decide to go virtual. You've done everything up until this point. You now have an appointment scheduled. Now is when you need your first boots on the ground. That's when you go through this process, right? Why? Because in order to hire these people, you have to have something scheduled. You can't just hire through Thumbtack and don't have an appointment set, right? They have to at least do one job for you. So I say that just because we have to select a date right now. And let's say we just selected, February 9th, just throwing it out there. We go through this process. You can, whatever time your appointment is, you select that here. And here is what we need. We need the real estate photos. We don't need any of that other stuff. We just need real estate photos. We're going to say one property for now. Residential. We already entered that. So next, we need the digital or online download. It'll literally be a Dropbox file. When you talk to them on the phone, you can tell them I just need a Dropbox file, which they all do anyways. Next. We don't need drone. There's our budget, our price point. We don't need to add any photos at this point. And then this is kind of the description box where you can write in kind of a full description of what you're looking for. And I'll show you pretty much my description box here right now. Okay, guys, so here's my description box right here, right where it says message. This is a completed job that I ran in Atlanta. Needed a boots on the ground in the Atlanta market. So this is what a completed project, the actual details looks like. And it's just everything we already filled out, right? But then you get down to this message section, and this is what you're going to put in your description. I just say, hey, I'm a real estate investor looking for someone to go on an appointment and take pictures of a property I'm interested in purchasing. I am looking for external and internal pictures plus a video walkthrough of the interior. Should take 10 to 15 minutes max. Looking for someone who is flexible and available during work hours who can take on 2 to 4 appointments a month. That last sentence is extremely important. We need somebody who does this for a living. You can't have a 9 to 5 and then want to be my boots on the ground after your 9 to 5, because most of my appointments happen during 9 to 5, right? So I need somebody who's extremely flexible and who can take on 2 to 4 appointments or whatever you want to put. If you're generating more than 2 or 4 in this market, put more than that, right? But you need to let them know that this is not just a one-off job. This is a ongoing relationship. And when they see that in the description, 2 to 4 appointments a month, I got ongoing relationship with this person. They love these type of jobs. They'll take on this. So that's what I put in the actual description. And let me just show you. So once I submitted this, here's all. I had 5 people, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people reach out, right? And now you could just go through profiles. Like this is a 4.9 stars with 106 reviews. Even the 18 and then the 17. 5 stars. Like you now have people who have given you quotes. That was a quote. These are different quotes, right? And you can make an educated decision on your boots on the ground, right? So that's literally the process of finding and selecting your boots on the ground. Now, the next thing that will happen is you'll reach out. They'll reach out to you. You reach out to them. You guys get on a phone call and see if it fits. See if it works. Say, hey, do you have the flexibility, throughout the week to go on appointments during working hours? This is what I'm willing to pay for every appointment, right? This is how I want the walkthroughs done. Have you done this before? Those little things, just feel each other out. Tell them exactly what you need, what you're looking for, and how your process goes. A lot of these people have done this before because virtual wholesaling is so popular. So, they'll tell you if they've done it before, and if they have, that's a plus, right? So after you go through that process and you hire this person, you send them on that first appointment, you're rocking and rolling, guys. You have your boots on the ground. And if that person isn't satisfactory after a couple appointments, come back to this list. Maybe I'll go to this person, right? And then I'll hire somebody. I'll hire him and see how that goes, or whatever it may be. I've through this process, usually that first person I choose sticks with me and does a great job because I prepare them just like I prepared you in those previous videos for the perfect appointment. And that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next chapter.